So how do you get over a breakup? How do you get over a breakup? First thing you want to do is jerk off. Number one. After that, lean back in your chair and think about what you want to do for the next 3 months of your life. Ask yourself, do you want to invest that time into getting this girl back and investing the time into her? Think about the good times you had. Think about the bad times you had. Make the decision. Sometimes she's worth it. Sometimes she's not. There are some things I don't think that you should really forgive people for doing. Obviously, especially, so like, here's an example. If somebody does something once, it's sometimes forgivable. But if they do it twice, it's not. So here's an example. If you start dating a girl and she cheats on her boyfriend with you, and then you start dating her, it is only a matter of time until she cheats on you. If she cheats with you, she will cheat on you. Because these are people, they deserve, they don't almost deserve, they crave attention. They crave to be wanted. There's a hole inside themselves that apparently only one dick can't fill. And if you want to keep your mind off of a girl, there's 2 ways that you can do that. Engage with your own passion, and I don't mean fucking watching porn, right? Do something that you're passionate about. Like if you love fucking like engineering, like read up on that. Like fucking spend time like making small things, you know, like spending time like in enriching your knowledge. Spend time doing and indulging in that thing. If you love Warhammer 40K, you know, spend time, you know, get some new figurines, paint those figurines, and really immerse yourself into that. Obviously, it's better if what you're doing is productive. And like also, if the girl breaks up with you, there's a lot of times, right, where like girls will break up with guys because they feel like their boyfriend is like a loser. And like, I think this is like kind of a reasonable thing to do, right? It's like, if you're a girl and you're like, you know what, I really want to get serious with this guy, but my boyfriend Jake is 23 and he's in a band with high schoolers and he smokes weed all day and lives with his mom. Do you think Jake is going to be a good dad? I don't know, probably not. So it makes sense that you don't want to do that kind of a thing, right? And this is like more of a, you know, a female to male thing, because, and like, I know obviously this is basically a sausage fest, so like this relates to all of us here. And so like, you have to understand, like, girls not gonna fucking like that. It's like, the thing is, if you tell a girl who's 25 that you're in a band, she's gonna get pissed. If you tell a girl who's 18 that you're in a band, she's gonna fucking get turned on, all right? That's the difference. And like, girls getting into different, it depends on how old you are, right? And I also don't think, like, this is an opinion that I have, right? I don't think you should date girls that are like a lot younger than you. Okay? Like, I don't think you should do that. Like, in my opinion, do you know what's really weird to me? And no, I'm not talking about the weird shit, okay? Just shut the fuck up. I'm not talking about like, oh yeah, of course I'm not supposed to date 14-year-olds. Shut the fuck up. Like, I don't mean that. I mean, if you're fucking 30, okay, just as a hypothetical, all right? Not saying that I am, right? I'm not saying that I'm 30. But let's say in a hypothetical world, you know, there's a person who's 30. And so I don't even know if I date a girl who's 21. Really? Is that weird? I don't even know if I date a girl who's 21. Like, it's just whenever you get older, like, you don't want to date a girl who's a lot younger than you. Because it's like, man, you remember whenever I was playing WoW? Those were the days, man. You'd play WoW and then you'd go and, you know, hang out with your friends and go to 7-Eleven. And she's like, yeah, I remember that. I remember I was just in kindergarten. And, you know, it's like, you know, and like, you're both like adults now. You know what I mean? But this is just, it's a little bit much. I was 24, my girlfriend was 18 at the time. We're 10 years later and we're married and have 2 kids. I met her in Starfang and ICC. WoW is the real Cupid. I feel like if you meet a girl in WoW It's like, it's good. It's probably better to meet a girl playing WoW than on Tinder. Because, so here's why, okay? Let me explain why I think this is. So, whenever you're browsing around Tinder, do you really read their bio? No. You just look at their picture. Like, I've never been on Tinder before, okay? So, like, maybe I'm off base with this. But, like, the thing is, like, you look at, no, here's what I would do, okay? I've never done Tinder before. I never have. Why? I mean, who would swipe right on me? I'm a fiend. No, you're right. Tinder is accessible. Well, here's what I would do, right? If I was on Tinder, I would obviously scroll down. I'd look at the pictures. I'd be like, okay, she's hot. I read her profile. Okay, never mind. And or you know, she's crazy, or it's like, okay, Marilyn Monroe quote, if you can't handle me at my all right, you're done, and you move on to the next one. And so, like, it'd be very easy for you to figure out, you know, the good ones and the bad ones. But, like, it's a matter of kind of, you know, different levels. You know what I mean? But, like, with WoW, the reason why WoW is better is that you start based off of a common interest. And so you start knowing the person, and you see if you will relate to the person. Because, like, how many girls, like, let me ask you guys something, okay? How many girls have you ever fucking tried to talk to and, you know, had a relationship with, and you put up with dumb shit that they say because they're hot? Like, has this ever happened to you? Well, the thing is that you don't know if they're hot in WoW, right? Unless they play a female Draenei, and then you can just, you know, imagine that they look just like their character, minus the hooves, hopefully. And so, but no, generally you have no idea. So it's more genuine, I would say. It's a little bit more genuine. And put in your bio, famous Twitch streamer, it'll work. Listen, dude, if you're gonna get girls that are gonna try to date you because you're popular, you're not dating a girlfriend, you're dating a prostitute. Like, that's what it is. Like, this is not a person that's dating you. Like, why does a prostitute sleep with you? They're doing it for money. And so if a girl's sleeping with you because you're very successful and you can give her money, like, it's obvious what it is. Like, this is a terrible decision, and any guy that goes through with this is a fucking fool. Now, I can understand, you know, like, you're 21, you're 22, you're a Fortnite fucking prodigy, okay? Like, you're a literal legend, and you have these girls that are messaging you, and you're trying to slay some girls, you know? I get it. I get it. But that's not where I'm at. What about gay Tinder? I don't know. Like, you tell me. Like, I don't know. I have no idea, man. Let's see. Thanks for the content, Asmon. My 2-year relationship just ended, and your streams are keeping me distracted. Much love. Fuck, man. Fuck. I think, honestly, like, the best thing to do, as I said, it's just like, yeah, every time like people tell me, like, I don't know what it is with my viewers, but man, my viewers don't have, they got trouble holding the girlfriend down. Like, I'll tell you that, man. Like, every day I got like 3 people like, bro, I just broke up with my girl, man. Like, shit, dude. There's a lot of you guys got that issues, right? I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm a bad influence. But yeah, anyway, so I think that the best thing to do immediately if you're feeling really sad is jerk off. Do that, and then, you know, like, try to spend time with your friends, and hopefully that will distract you. That's my best advice. Jerk off and spend time with your friends, and distract yourself, and don't think about her. Don't look at her social media profile posts or something like that, you know, and that's about it, man. No fap? Yeah, right, dude. Yeah, right. That's loser talk. No, we're not doing that at all. And let me read the rest. Not at the same time. Yeah, you don't want to jerk off with your friends. It's not really that great of an experience. Okay, let's see here. Shower run out of water today? No, what do you mean? Shower ran out of water a few days ago. Yeah, haven't had a shower for quite a while. And don't check her Facebook. I mean, like, generally, yeah, I try not to, like, really do that. I mean, like, I'll keep tabs, you know, of course I will, and like, that's probably not a healthy thing to do all the time, but I think everybody does it sometimes, you know. But I think it's like a matter of, like, kind of scaling back. Yeah, it's like a matter of, like, for example, you do it regularly, and then you do it less regularly, and then you do it irregularly, then you do it rarely, and then every once in a while you do it, and it's like, okay, cool, she's doing that, and everything's fine, right? And so it's just a matter of kind of easing yourself out of it. I think don't force yourself into anything. Just do whatever is comfortable with you, and you know, do that. That's my best advice, okay? Like, it's not really maybe good advice, but it's the best thing that I can say. That's pretty much it. You just gotta tell yourself your flaws. Yeah. I mean, obviously, you've gotta, you know, everybody has their own flaws and their own problems. You give the worst advice every time, to be honest. What's your advice? I'm gonna read your advice. I can't fetch your account, so it must be a new account. Did you make a new account just to say that I give bad advice? Listen, man, if somebody thinks that I give bad advice, like, the thing is, like, this is one thing that annoys me, and I know this might be, like, silly, but if people say that I'm wrong and I'm, like, bad, especially in, like, a, like, unequivocal way like that, like, okay, why? Like, what's wrong with what I'm saying? Like, what do you mean? Like, okay, this is a better idea. If you can't get over her, fucking, like, download all of her pictures and jerk off to them every night, and try to text her every single day, and start it up with I love you, and then the last message is I fucking hate you, bitch. You know, yeah, that's way better. And then, you know, act really weird, and you know, call her randomly, get unreasonably jealous whenever she spends time with other male friends. Yeah, that's way better advice, right? Well, of course, man. Yeah. It's way more fun. No, don't do that. Don't fucking do that. I've done that. Well, you shouldn't do that. I knocked my fucking mouse over. Yeah, you shouldn't do that. It's not good for anybody, especially yourself, dude. The thing is that I never really understood, like, how bad guys were with, like, not being creepy to women. It might be weird, but, like, there's a lot of them that, like, they don't, like, if it's the first day talking to her, do not ask her for nudes. Like, just don't do it. It's a matter of, like, you know, on, like, you know, you're not supposed to have sex on the first date. It's the same fucking thing. You're not supposed to send nudes on the first conversation. You don't, and like, if she sends them to you, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. But you've also got to think, if she's sending you nudes on the first time you talk to her, that you're probably not very special. You know what I mean? And so you got to think about that too. But regardless, I don't think it's a good idea. It's true. Yeah, you're not the first one. Probably not even today. I feel like this. You find nudes a bad thing? Man, I think nudes are great. Well, I don't know what you mean, bro. Like, listen, to me, I've never sent a nude to a girl in my life. And like, I really mean that, because, like, I don't trust people, man. Like, what if I send some girl a picture and then this bitch 3 years later tries to extort me for it? Fuck that. I don't need to do that. Like, the thing is, like, as I said, if a girl's gonna send you nudes, you won't have to ask. Like, it will just show up and she'll just do it. There's never a point that you'll ever have to ask. It's very, very fucking rare. And so anyway, I want to say a big Asmon dong. Well, you know what? That's why I don't show it, okay? You've got to keep it as a valuable commodity. Well, let's see here, Isabel. I don't want to hear about nude pics and dumb shit like that. Well, what do you mean? If you don't like what I'm talking about, then just too fucking bad, man. Like, yeah, if you don't like what I'm talking about like that, it is what it is. I mean, I don't know, like, I'm sorry that your virgin Christian ears can't handle the fact that people send naked pictures of each other on the internet, but I actually don't know if you know this, but there are actually whole websites that are dedicated to those exact naked pictures. If you'd like, I can give you a list of my top 500. So just let me know, I'll DM them to you.